This episode of Congratulations is brought to you by the Cash App.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
All right, you guys, what's up? It's the Congratulations podcast. We got a lot of stuff coming at you today. Who knows what number episode it is, but you know it's brought to you by. We got it live on the app. It's Crystalia app. You can go to the App Store, wherever you get apps, and just type in Crystalia and pull it up. You see the podcast live before you see it. Everyone else can see it. Also, you rate and review us at iTunes. We got a bunch of live shows coming up. We got a show in San Diego coming up, and you can get tickets. We go to crystalia.com, and the cool thing about San Diego is that link was broken for at least 3 weeks, and we sold way less tickets than we normally do, and it had to be up to me to find out what the fuck was going on, and I called my agent, and then we got in touch with San Diego, and of course they said, oh, sorry, the website's been down for 3 weeks, and that's one of the reasons why San Diego sucks. San Diego fucking blows. Full of bros and sluts and people who can't keep a website together. So go ahead and get limited tickets left. We were going to maybe add a show, but now it just might be too late. Let's go to crystalia.com. Is it fucking annoying as shit? Yes. Are we still going to go to San Diego? Yes. Are we going to swear never to go to San Diego ever again? Yes. Are we going to still go because they give us money? Yes. So yeah. Somebody on my app writes, this guy, he sounds different. Fuck is wrong with you, dude? I think he's joking. But who knows, because his name is Cole. You never know if a guy named Cole is joking or not. Don't have your name be the same name as what you get in your stocking when you're bad and Santa comes to town. So what's up, dude? You can fucking get tickets to San Diego at Crystalia.com. The link is back working. And we got other things coming up. We're going to fucking, I don't know where we're going. I never know where we're going. I really don't ever know where we're going. I know always a week in advance, my babies. But it's Crystalia and this is Congratulations podcast. Dude, I was in fucking Quirky and now I'm here. So I'm in LA now, dude, and that's what's up. San Jose, Las Vegas, Santa Barbara, Riverside, San Diego, Foxwoods, Connecticut, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Why is it called Bethlehem? It's so fucking goddamn religious. Rochester, New York, Detroit, Michigan, Addison, Detroit, Michigan, sold out. New Buffalo, Michigan. And they were shooting a special in Minneapolis, Tampa, Florida, and all that shit. But anyway, dude, I'm back in LA, and I was in Albuquerque, and I am back in LA for about. I'm here for 5 or 6 days. Every time I say 6 days, I think of swingers when they're like, you got it, when they're talking about, and they're like, you know what, you got to wait. You can't call the girl in the next day. Because then you seem too eager. You got to wait 2 days. But then 2 days became kind of the thing. And then you're not going to wait 3 days because it's not 2 days. And then they're like, well, so how long do you wait? And then they all say together, they say 6 days. So unnecessary. Dude, when I used to fucking get chicks' numbers, I used to text them right there looking at them in their fucking eyes, dude. You got to be gangster. And then you go like this and you look at them and you say, your move. Anyway, dude, check these out, bro. We got the no dent slides. Are these all sold out anyway? They might be sold out. But look at this shit. Dents? No. No fucking dents, dude. That's how we're doing it here all summer. So I'm putting them back in the box, dude. I'm happy to be home, man. It's amazing how much happier I get when I'm home. No, they're not sold out. Okay, cool. And I'm chilling, my babies. So here's the deal. Let's talk about some stuff. I don't know. I love that you listen, man. I make friends. I make friends on set, dude. That's what it is. There's like 10 of us on set doing this movie, and I make friends, and that's it. And that's that, dude. You got to make friends where you go, right? You got to make friends where you go, and I make friends where I go. Now, do I always make friends with the most foreign person in the vicinity? Yes. Do I do that my whole life? Yes. Why do I do that? I don't know. Do I like people who seem different? Yes. Was my mom always upset about it when I was growing up in high school because she could never be friends with those people's moms because they only spoke Russian? Yes. But did that stop me from being friends with Idis Mattis and Morgan Doizaki and another guy named, I think, Robert? I forget. No, it didn't. So I fucking, I think Idis is a doctor now, by the way. So I fucking made friends with this really famous guy in Germany his name's Matthias Schweighöfer or some shit. Never really asked him his last name. I'm not going to do it, though, dude. Why do I need to know somebody's last name if I fucking stare at him every day? I'll just call him Matthias. Dude, he's the nicest, man. I love this guy. He looks 14 and he's 38. And he's in the movie. And he said literally the cutest thing to me that I've ever heard in my entire life. In the fucking world. In my entire life. I'm 39. Never heard something cuter. He said, Chris, I would love, my English, I cannot, wait, what did he say perfectly? I want to say it right. He said, my English is not that good, so when you tell jokes, I want to joke back with you, but sometimes it takes a little bit of thinking, so I don't know how to say what I want to say. So hopefully in 1 or 2 years, my English will be much better, and I will be able to joke with you. I will be able to joke with you then. The most German shit ever. And it was cute. And that was when I fell in love with a dude. Hopefully in 2 years, I will be able to learn more English and then joke with you. He's the nicest man. He's my new best friend. Shows Schweighöfer. That's what it is. There you go. Schweighöfer. So yeah. Oh, and also he said we were at a place eating food, a bunch of us, and he was like, he said he was looking at the sandwich and he said, what is Litucci? And I said, dude. He said, Litucci? What is Litucci? And I said, do you mean lettuce? Stanley Litucci. Dude, I love the guy, man. He's my friend. There's nothing you can do about it. Litucci, dude. Loved it. And he said, but it should be Litucci. And I was like, you know what, bro? You're right. You're right. So that's what it is. It's Litucci from now on. Dude, I'd like a fucking turkey sandwich with some mayonnaise, onion, and some cheese, and some Litucci. And some whole grain bread. So anyway, dude, he's great. Yeah, but he's so famous in Germany, and it's crazy. So it's like now we're friends. We got the most famous person in Germany and the most famous person in America chilling. You know what I mean? Him and me. So, yeah, I'm fucking having a good time, though. It's 1,000,000 fucking degrees out there, but it's all good. 1,000,000 fucking degrees out there, and my schedule is this shit, dude. Every day I work, but also, guess what I do that I've never done before unless I've had a fucking 102-degree fever? I fall asleep before midnight. Never fall asleep before midnight unless I have a 104-degree fever or it's 104 degrees in Albuquerque. And I do that. And I go to bed now early. And it's good for my body. And that's it. And I wake up refreshed as shit, dude. Sometimes I wake up and wash my hair. And then I let it air dry on the way to set, put stuff in it, and it's on. But yeah, so I get good sleep, dude. I get good sleep. You know what I'm fucking is so actually annoying to me is when people brag about how little sleep they get. Hey, dude, I don't give a fuck. Also, you're going to die. It gets to a certain point where you just can't catch up on your sleep. And then your body, when it's like 60, is like, oh, I guess I'll just die instead then, dude. Hey, you won't let us sleep? Then I'll just pass away for you. We'll catch up then. And how about when people are like, I'll sleep when I'm dead? Nah, you'll die when you're dead. That's so dumb, dude. You sleep now, dude. You need to sleep. By the way, it is bullshit that we can't sleep. Like that we have to sleep like at least fucking 10 hours. We should get rid of that shit. We should figure out how to function without sleeping. And it's so annoying. People are like, I only need 4 hours, dude. That's all I really need. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's why you're an asshole a lot. When people are like, team no sleep, gotta work, keep on working, I don't sleep. Dude, sleep. Hey, man, sleep. You need to sleep. Once I started sleeping, really, I never got sick, ever again. Sickness was like, hey, done. I'll go. We're good. We're good with your body. Once I started fucking sleeping well and eating healthy, like Latucci and stuff like that, sicknesses, the antibodies were like, we don't have to work overtime. What's an antibody? Do I know it? No. So, yeah, you got to, dude. You got to fucking sleep. Not team no sleep, team sleep. I'm on team sleep. So, yeah. Team sleep with Stanley Latucci. Oh, fuck, man. I love it, man. People are always trying to brag about shit. How about when people try to brag about shit that isn't worth bragging about? Just like, yeah, bro, I only got fucking 3 hours of sleep every night. This probably got like fucking 12 hours of sleep the whole week, man. Just kind of fucking burning the candle at both ends. Fucking wincing down that midnight oil. Oh, yeah? Dude, sleep. Go to sleep, man. Well, that doesn't impress me, man. That doesn't impress me. Chicks do it a lot, too, because they want to, like, feel equal, you know? They'll be like, I don't sleep either. Just like a guy. Ugh. You know chicks that, like, have nothing to do, but they fucking act like their day's all busy? That's hilarious to me. Like, I've been fucking going crazy. Oh, yeah? What'd you do? Yoga, then boxing, then chilled a little bit. Had to catch up with my fucking... Team no sleep. I barely got any sleep last night, really. Why? Oh, because I had to get up and fucking... I'm equal. I had to get up and be all busy all day being equal. You know how hard it is being equal? Yeah, man. I fucking was talking about Riley Reid the last podcast. That shit got some traction. You know what's funny, dude? I saw somebody, they posted a clip on YouTube about me talking about it, and someone's like, okay, you don't remember her name? Sure. Bro, it's so funny how like, dude, I'm not trying to, like I said this last time, I'm not trying to seem better than porn. I fucking watch porn sometimes, you know? I don't watch it. I maybe watch porn once, honestly, I don't know, every 3 weeks. And otherwise, I use my head. Because I could do anything in there, you know? But people are like, I don't remember. Like, dude, hey, how about this? You're a virgin. You know what I mean? I'm not, like, dude. And then in the middle of it, I was like, oh, yeah, I remember the name. I forget fucking Heath Ledger's name, you know?
Like, nobody's like, oh, you're not a fan of the Joker, dude. I don't have anything to prove to you, motherfuckers, man. I don't give a shit. Okay. So there's so many people in the comments of the YouTube thing like, okay, yeah, oh, he's trying to pretend like he doesn't. No, I don't give a fuck, man. I don't care. If I'm squirting, I'm squirting. Why I gotta lie? I made this whole podcast so I don't have to lie. And you're showing how much of a fucking dork you are by, like, no, I don't know. You know? I don't know. She might be the only porn star that I know, or I know some other ones, and I can't remember their names. And that's that. Old ones I know. Janine Lindemuller, she was the best, man. And then my family kind of moved near her, and I saw her a few times. Like, just with my eyes, I was like, that's her. And that's it. When she was married to some fucking biker guy or some shit. Of course. Yeah, dude. But it's so funny when, like, dorks are trying to get you with, like, okay, yeah, we don't believe you. You know the name. Don't act like you don't. It's like, yo, you're just showing how much of a fucking dork you are. Like, not everybody is a big fucking open the door dork like you. I got in a fake argument in my head today too. Another one with in Starbucks, where I think I called somebody something. God, this is going to be a bad story because I don't even remember the premise of it. So it's all good. But I remember thinking, I remember thinking that I called someone a name, and someone was like, that hurt my feelings. And then in my head, it got all out of control on Twitter, and people were like, Crystalia called this person a, whatever, say it's a dork or whatever. And that's not cool. And I was like, and in my head, I was like, just be a dork. Who gives a fuck? It's fine. Own that shit, dude. You know, people are so upset in my head. Own it, people in my head. Maybe in 2 years, I will be able to joke with you. It's cute. It's cute. So cute, dude. Team no sleep, man. Team dead. Yeah. So I got to go back to Albuquerque. Dude, I was talking to my friend, and he said that his buddy used to... This is an insane thing to me. This is so insane. So I've never in my whole life had sex with a stranger unprotected. Ever in my life. Ever. I've always used a condom first time having sex with somebody. And I like, if you do that, if you have sex without a condom the first time you meet somebody, what's going on? Do you understand? Hey, if you have sex with somebody who has a random pussy and you don't use a condom, hey, what's going on? You have to wrap it up, dude. You just have to, dude. Because of, do you know why? And people are like, herpes, AIDS. You're not going to get AIDS if you're just plucking. You know what I mean? Unless you're like deep down in like Colombia or some shit and you're just like walking around the forest and you see somebody in it and then you fuck them. Then maybe you might get hit, you know? But like, you're not just, if you're just chilling out in Wisconsin, or Wisconsin, as T-Pain would say it, and you just like meet somebody and then pluck them, you're not going to get AIDS, you know? But like, and also the other thing is too, like, I got checked like for the first time in a long time. This was a bit ago. I mean, you know, one of the times I got checked, and I didn't have anything. And it had been like years since I got checked, and I didn't have anything, and I was like, what? Run it again. And I didn't have anything, and I was like, wow, condoms work, dude. Do you know why they work? Because I use them, and I'm clean. Ba-da-ba-ba-ya, I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ya, ba-da-ba-ba-ya, da-la-da-da-da-da, I'm loving it. Real. Ba-da-ya-ba-ya. So, ba-da-ya-da-da-da, I'm loving it. So, yeah, I got no fucking things. But people are like, yeah, you don't want to get fucking a disease. Dude, fuck that. How about I don't want a random toddler? I don't want a kid, dude. That's the worst STD to get. You know what the worst STD is to get? Charlie. Or Samantha. Fuck that. I'd rather have an STD on my junk than one walking around my nice house. Shitting everywhere. I don't want to have to change an STD's diaper. I'm not talking about if you're going to have kids and you love them and you love a person and you want to have a family. Cool. But, dude, you just plucking and busting? Oh, man, you know? It's just crazy. It's just crazy because, and so I was talking to my buddy, and he said his buddy does it. Dude, this is so insane, man. And he would just meet a girl, and he would have sex with her, and then he would if he fucked up, and if he like to make sure that like that she would like not have the kid or not want to be with him, he would, after he had sex with her, when he was leaving, he'd say, hey, can I borrow $20? Oh, that's actually genius, but also, hey, dude, just don't bust in her. Can I borrow $20? Imagine thinking like, oh, it feels too good. I got to do the $20 thing afterwards. Dude, you suck as a human. That's amazing, but also probably works. Can I borrow $20? I gotta get a cab. That's amazing to me. We got a new sign here. But I don't know how long we're going to leave it up, but we got it. If you're looking at the video podcast, you can see this really sweet girl made this for me at where was I? In Atlantic City. She gave it to me. No, it's string art. It's like a bunch of string together, which it looks nice. It says congratulations, and it's got the fucking sign on fire. It's very cool, man. I really like it. And I met her and her mom, and her mom were so sweet. And I like them. And they made that for me, and now it's on the podcast because she said she's a big fan of the podcast. And so now her artwork is on the wall. I don't know if we'll keep it just for this episode or maybe have it in one or two episodes up or whatever. I always think like we should change the artwork, but then I never fucking change the artwork and shit. I put this up, and I got the no dent shit, you know. But yeah, she was a sweetheart, and her mom was a sweetheart too. Sweethearts make sweethearts. Sweethearts. Mothers become daughters. Daughters become... It's like that John Mayer song. Mothers become daughters, and daughters become mothers, and then the mothers grow up and grandmothers, and then they die, but then the mother was a mother. Yeah, so... I'll do some ads now, you know. Quip. The easiest way to ease back into a routine... Start it up before September, especially if you're headed back to school. Simplify the morning and evenings now with a simpler electric toothbrush from Quip. Timed sonic vibrations cover the basics of every part of your mouth and just take 2 minutes, twice a day. The mirror mount puts brushing front and center in your bathroom, so you'll remember to bookend the day using your new brush. It also looks cool on there. And the lightweight, compact design means you can bring it along with you on those last summer weekend getaways. So enjoy sleeping in, then ease back into the swing of things with a smile. Quip is great for me, and it's great for keeping me in my routine at home and on the road. That's why I love Quip, and that's why it's perfect for getting back into a routine. Quip starts at just $25, and if you go to getquip.com/congrats right now, you can get your first refill pack for free. That's your first refill pack free at getquip.com/congrats. Roman. Most guys have tried different ways to last longer, but saying the Pledge of Allegiance in your head or counting backwards from 10 doesn't always work. That's funny. I used to have this joke with my buddy, David Meyercheck, where if you're like trying to have sex and not, finish too early, that you'd start thinking of different things, and we would always be like, Calvin and Hobbes for zero, like to be having sex thinking Calvin and Hobbes. We were 16 doing that dumb joke. Anyway, the folks at Roman, a men's health company, are changing the game with Roman swipes, the secret to longer lasting sex. Roman swipes are a clinically proven way to last longer in bed. They're effective, easy to use, and fast acting, but don't require a prescription. Roman can ship swipes to you in discreet, unmarked packaging, and each swipes packet is small enough to hide in your wallet for whenever you need it. Swipes are great. They will not transfer to your partner, so you can last longer without worrying. They're super easy to use. Just take swipes out of the pocket, swipe it on, let it dry, and you're good to go. That's it. Get $10 off your first order of swipes and free 2-day shipping at getroman.com/babies. That's getroman.com/babies for $10 off and free 2-day shipping. getroman.com/babies. Yeah. So, and then you can say, can I borrow $20 after sex? Up it if you really don't want that girl to keep that baby. Hey, can I borrow $250? Do you mind if I borrow $5,000? You know what really bummed me out? I was thinking about this today, this past week. Like, I was thinking about high school. I was thinking about all school, not just high school. I was thinking about my elementary school. I was thinking about high school. I was thinking about all the things that I've done in my life. And I was thinking about them fondly. Like, I was thinking about, like, mostly, like, how it was fun. And then I thought about how did I feel, though, when it was happening? And a lot of the time, I felt not happy. I felt like in high school, it's a very awkward time, or you're growing up. You're like, oh, you didn't feel comfortable. You didn't feel whatever it was. You felt out of place. And I thought, well, that's interesting that now I look back on that fondly. And it makes me happy to think about that time when, in actuality, it wasn't necessarily the happiest of times, right? So I thought about how retrospect kind of like candy coats everything. And then I was thinking about all the things in my life that I want to do. And I was getting excited for them. Whatever it is, having a family, doing my next Netflix special, whatever it is, lunch even tomorrow. Oh, I get to have lunch tomorrow at that place I like. Or I'm going to Las Vegas in 3 weeks. I can't wait to fucking hang with my buddies and try to fucking up jump the boogie, And I was thinking about all the things I was excited about. And then I was thinking about doing all of those things. Like, think about going to Vegas with your friends. Think about getting to do that. Think about if next week you and your buddies got to go to Las Vegas without your wife, without your girlfriends, or if you don't have one, it doesn't matter. Maybe you're going to go plucking and up jump the boogie with your friends. Okay? You'd be so fucking excited, wouldn't you? You'd be so excited to just go let off some steam. Now, what we know is if you're over 30, it wouldn't be as good as you made it out what you thought it was going to be, because that's what happens. You go, fuck yeah, let's do this, and you go, and you get to the fucking club in Vegas, or whatever it is, and you're like, oh, it's okay, or you go to the strip club, and you're like, oh, I thought I was going to fucking meet a chick, and maybe I was going to start dating a stripper, and it didn't happen. You let your fantasy go run wild, but that's what keeps you going. Hope. My point is it's never as good as you think it's going to be. And retrospect candy coats everything. So that means the worst time is now. That sucks. Dude, if looking back on things that weren't necessarily good, make it better. And if you're excited for something that's not going to be as exciting as you think it is, then the worst time is now. And that's all you ever have. Now. We're fucked. See ya. All good. We're fucked. Let's all live in it together. It sucks the most now. It sucks the most now. I can't stop it. I can't even stop it. I'm pissed. Yes! I always want the fucking thing to be a kill switch, and it's not. Yes! I always want to fucking start something when I hit the key, and then have it be a kill switch. Fuck yes! And it never is. Yes! It just starts the phone over, the fucking song over again. Yes! Be much funnier to cut it out, but one fire doesn't set up that way, and I always tell him to. Fucking yes! Boy. Yes. Yeah, so that's it. That was the profound thought I had today. At least you get to look forward to things that won't be that good. You know what I'm talking about. But sometimes the shit surprises you, right? When the shit pops off, when you really do up jump the boogie, right? But it's never when you expect it, though. Remember those times you were just driving around in the valley with your old roommate and shit? And you were like, whatever. And then something happened. Like some cool shit happened. And you were just like, whoa, fuck yeah, dude. I didn't know that was going to be awesome. And then it happened. And then it's all good. Actually, that guy, I remember my old roommate, and his buddy, who I'm still friends with, now his buddy is one of my fucking really, really good friends. You know how that always happens? You're like, you think you have a friend, and then you meet their friend, and then you guys get closer, and you're like, oh, that's the real friend. Anyway, so I met that guy, and we still keep in touch. Yeah, I still keep in touch with the other guy, too, but I used to do this thing with, like, waiters and shit, or anytime someone would give you something, like if you were, like, at a fucking mail place, and you were to mail something, and they give you a receipt or whatever. I used to do this thing for me. This is how fucking dorky I am. Instead of saying, thanks, man, I'd say X-Men, but I would do it, and they'd never catch on. Because either there's two things that were going to happen. They're either not going to hear it because they're so ready to hear thanks, man. So I say X-Men, and they think, or so they either just hear thanks, man, or they hear me say X-Men, and they think, well, he obviously didn't say X-Men. I misheard it, so I'll just let it go. So we were at this restaurant, House of Pies, in fucking Hollywood, you know? And I was telling my buddies about this, how I say X-Men sometimes, and it's funny for me. And he was like, really? And I said, yeah. I say, guys come by and drop the food off. I say, oh, X-Men. And they say, no problem. Because I'm fucking obviously not in their head saying X-Men. But, so my buddy Mitchell is like, oh, all right, I'm going to try it. And I was like, all right, cool. And I was like, but listen, you can't say fucking X-Men like it's thanks, man. Like, you can't be like, X-Men. Like, that's bullshit. You got to fucking say X-Men. You don't have to be like X-Men, but you got to be like X-Men. You got to be like X-Men. So the waiter drops the food off, and my buddy says, X-Men. And the waiter says, did you say X-Men? know. I don't know if there's ever been anything funnier that's happened. Like, I have been doing it for years. Nobody's ever... And he just goes, X-Men, and the waiter says, did you say X-Men? Oh, for fuck's sake, man. And he was like, oh, no, I don't know. Imagine just saying X-Men to nobody. You'd be like, what? This person's a fucking lunatic. It's also even better because, like, the X-Men movies weren't even, like, popping yet. Like, it was just, like, a thing that dorks would know about. It wasn't like Marvel was so big. He just says fucking X-Men for no reason when he gets a fucking waffle. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, I love shit like that, man. I love shit like that. Oh, fuck, I had my hands, like, in my cock with my fucking knees together, rolling around on that fucking pleather booth. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, man. Farmer's dog. Dog food companies love using fancy recipe names and colorful pictures of real meat and veggies on their bag, but it seems no matter the brand or the price or the ingredients on the label, all you find inside are unidentified, dried-out brown nuggets. Why do we accept this as food, let alone as healthy food, for living beings as awesome as dogs, all right? What kind of beef or carrots can sit on a shelf for months or even years? We eat highly processed, preservative-heavy food for every meal of our lives and remain healthy, so why should dogs? The healthiest food for your dog is real, fresh, unprocessed food. Introducing the Farmer's Dog, the company that helps dogs live longer. You love your dog, right? You want him to live long, so you got to get this Farmer's Dog. I use it. My dogs love it. They gobble it up. The recipes are made fresh and delivered directly to your door. All you got to do is complete a short questionnaire, and a personalized vet-developed meal plan is created for your dog. Start feeding your dog better today. Get 50% off your 2-week trial of fresh, healthy food at thefarmersdog.com/congrats. Plus, you get free shipping. Just go to thefarmersdog.com/congrats to get 50%. That's 50% off your 2-week trial. That's thefarmersdog.com/congrats. Manscaped. Support for congratulations comes from Manscaped, who's number one in men's below-the-belt grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. I use it. They sent me the stuff, and I used it to keep clean. I never used to love doing it, keeping it clean, and I didn't like the look, but you can do it with this very easily. And it doesn't nick it, you know. They got like different guards, and it's just I did it, and then I just stared at myself in the mirror for a while, just hanging out, and I looked rad. I really looked rad. So if you want to look rad, get this. That Manscaped has redesigned the electric trimmer. Their Lawnmower 2.0 has proprietary skin-safe technology. Can't go wrong with that. So this trimmer won't nick or snag your nuts. Manscaped also has the Crop Preserver and anti-chafing ball deodorant and moisturizer. You get you always put deodorant on your armpit, so why not putting deodorant on your there? Why wouldn't you do that? Your balls will thank you. Get 20% off free shipping and a free travel bag with the code congrats at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping and a free travel bag at manscaped.com, and use code congrats. Congratulations is brought to you by... This is what they want me to do. Congratulations is brought to you by Cash App. Cash. I'm going to hyperventilate, dude. I feel lightheaded. It says biggest possible breath in. Cash. That'll be 40 minutes. Download Cash App today for the App Store or Google Play Store. I wonder how long I could do it. That's 1/4 of how long I can do it. So, and they want me to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be fucking 14 minutes. Get Cash App though. I use it to pay all my friends. That's what's up. G-Unit. That's what's up. Did you, dude, X-Men. Try that with your friends. Try that with your friends, dude. Did you, have you guys seen the Fortnite competition? The guy won $3 million. That's cool. I don't even think about that. When somebody tells me something like that, it goes out of my brain, and then I got to do whatever I do. But I wrote it down because I was like, maybe I should talk about it, but I don't know, man. Video games, right? Video games are surprisingly fun to watch, though. I don't know why. I used to have my friend used to say nothing's more boring than watching someone play video games, and I totally disagree with him. Some guy won Fortnite competition and made $3 million, and he's like 20. He's like 20. 16. He's 16 years old. And there was a guy that was 24 that was repping for the old. He was like, I'm repping for the old guys, and he's 24. Bro, Fortnite World Cup was a kid's paradise, it says here. This kid won $3 million. Wow. Fortnite player Kyle Booga Gersdorf won the World Cup solo finals today. World Cup. The 16-year-old North America East player finished with 59 points and takes home a prize of $3 million. Cool. The second place finisher won $1.8 million. Damn. These guys' names, you know? Booga, Psalm, Epic Whale, Creo. Damn, dude. Even the 10th place winner won $225,000. Whatever. Fatch, you know? Nate is the worst one with a Y in it. You fucking... What are you, a rapper in the 90s? Nate won fucking $500,000. DJ Quick won 3. And then fucking Redman and Keith Murray. Remember Keith Murray, dude? That guy, I loved Keith Murray because everyone else was like making names and he was just like, I'm just going to be my name. They had DJ Quick, Q-U-I-K, and all that shit. And Keith Murray was like, all good. I'll just be the guy I am. Love Keith Murray. Love all the rap is the only. You know what I think hurts rap? Rap is the only genre of music where there's old school. Why do you label it that? You know what I mean? If you didn't label it that, then the guys who were old school could still be relevant. But the second you say they're old school, it makes them not relevant anymore. Like, I'm sorry, but Eric Sermon fucking rips. A lot of you young guys don't know what the fuck that is. Like, if you play Fortnite, you probably don't know who Eric Sermon is, but he rips. Like, I guess Jay-Z would be old school, but he's still kind of... He still makes music that fucking kind of rips, I guess. Jump out like, yeah, who the fuck you with? Jumped out like, yeah, who the fuck you with? Yeah, so. I don't know if, video game. I guess they're going to start building stadiums for video games, which is wild, you know? Think about, like, the actual people in the stadium watching the Fortnite World Cup. I would argue there's never been a bigger group of unathletic people in a stadium than in that moment. These guys just like, well, you know, I think Fatch, honestly, you know, I mean, he's number 10, but, you know, he could move up a few seeds. Fatch is looking good. Nate is looking good. You know, honestly, I get Booga could take it away, but, you know, it's like $1.8 million for second place. That's not too shabby, like, you know. That's the thing. Like, if I played video games and someone was like, "Oh shit, you're a dork," I'd be like, "You goddamn right I am. You are goddamn right I am." Name calling is the shit. Somebody wrote me on Instagram about my tattoo, and he was like, "Your tattoo sucks. This and that." Or I don't remember exactly what he said. He's like, "You don't get it on your hand. The first tattoo, you're trying too hard." And I was like, "Oh yeah." He was like, I guess you're trying to keep 16-year-old girls liking you or something. And I was like, why are you so concerned? I had to do a fucking clapback. I had to fucking send him to Denny's. It's all good. But he fucking ordered, he sat down at Denny's. So I had to grand slam him, and I said, why are you so concerned with 16-year-old girls, you fucking pedophile? I said, also, you're fat. Because I looked at his profile, and he was fucking hefty. And he said, oh, so you're just going to name call? Bro, you don't get to do that, man. You walked in this Denny's. This is what we serve. You don't do... I can't help it you wanted to fucking... I can't help it that you can't go back in time and erase the beginnings of the... But you can't, dude. Do you have a phone booth that goes back in time? That sprays purple and green mist? If you do, then go ahead and try to delete the... But you can't because those don't exist yet. So why is your nose facing my nose? Wow, what am I ever talking about? You know how sometimes people are like, there's something, it's called something where you feel like you're a fraud in your career. Yes, Imposter Syndrome. I just found out what Imposter Syndrome is. And I was talking about it, and then I looked it up. And it's when you feel like you're an imposter, even though you're really doing what you're doing. Imposter syndrome is also known as is a psychological pattern in which an individual doubts their accomplishment and has a persistent internalized fear of being exposed as a fraud. And I was, despite external evidence of their competence, those experiencing this phenomenon remain convinced they are frauds. And it was like how like almost everybody has it, and I was like, I never felt that way. And I thought, oh, am I a sociopath? Like, dude, if someone were to be like, what? I don't get it. I'm a sociopath. Yeah, I don't know. Some of it seems like normal shit, like fear of failure. I guess being a comedian is fucking different, though. You subject yourself to so much fucking hate and like possible like scrutiny because you're just standing in front of, like the other night I had to follow Leslie Jones, who literally, I mean, nobody kills harder than her. She's in Ghostbusters and shit, and she's on SNL. And I was like, fuck, I got to follow Leslie tonight. And I looked, and I walked in, and she was doing like 35. She runs the light all the time. And I was like, okay, the more someone does time, the harder it is. If you do 15 minutes, it's fine. But she did 35 minutes. And I was like, dude, this is so annoying how long she's doing. And I was like, well, I'm still going to go up, And I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to eat shit. Who gives a fuck? Like, who cares? Because I've eaten shit before. And I peeked my head in while she was on stage, and she was screaming in the face of someone in the front row, and she was saying, "Do you have cocaine?" And everyone was, they weren't even laughing. They were howling. It was like a sermon. And I was like, I'm gonna eat shit when I go up there. And she got off stage, and I went up stage, and I killed. I didn't eat shit. But like, I don't know where I was going. I wasn't trying to brag for sure. My point was something else. I guess being a comedian, yeah, you just don't give a fuck. You have to not give a fuck. Because if I were to go up on stage after her and you could sense that I give a fuck, then you wouldn't laugh. Because I always say that, like, when a comedian bombs, a comedian doesn't truly bomb. This is what I have always said since I've done stand-up. A comedian doesn't truly bomb unless the comedian cares that he's bombing. If a comedian doesn't care that he's bombing, he's not bombing. Because the audience can smell that and they're like, he knows it's funny, but he's just having a rough night. Who cares? But the second the comedian does a fucking nervous laugh or a swallow or like, I don't know, I guess I thought that was funny, then you're bombing, dude. You're out in the middle of the ocean. You know? But if you don't care, it doesn't matter. Anyway, get your fucking no dent slides. These are the shit, dude. They really are. You know. Or if you have dents, you can just get one and hop around on the left foot. If you want to do some questions, or you want to do some what do you call it? Also, do we have misconnections or no? We should do next time we're in Albuquerque. We should do Albuquerque misconnections. Have you ever done that? We have? Oh, we did. Okay, cool. I don't remember anything. That's great. Cool. I'm going to have a dementia when I get older. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I should do more Sudokus. Oh, cool. That's what they say helps it. My asshole, you know. Frank, at Washed Frank. Okay. Possible change it, although maybe there's meaning behind it. At Chris Leah. Hey, Chris, why are your forearms so smooth? Yeah, you know what? Sometimes people ask me if I shave my forearms. I've never shaved my forearms in my life. I've never had electrolysis. I just look fucking good, dude. My forearms are just smooth as shit, man. I have hair. Little hair's on there, you know. It's on there. You know, I guess I'm lucky because you can see the striations now in my fucking muscles. You could be like, oh, that guy obviously uses kettlebells. Like, what the fuck? Because, you know, I don't know. But they're goddamn smooth, man. I'm living it up while I still can, man, because maybe when I'm 60, I'll start getting hairy or some shit. Yeah, I don't know. I have smooth skin. I have real smooth skin, for real. Like, when people touch my back, they're like, what's going on, dude? Besides the fact that they're like, oh, this is obviously where they shot Lord of the Rings because it's so mountainous. They go, oh, but why is it so smooth? And I go, that's when I look at them and I say, Anointed One? And they go, yeah, maybe. But yeah, you know. So yeah, I'm smooth as fuck. My hands, bro, if you were to hold my hand like we were at a park, you'd go, huh. Is that butter? All right, next question. I'm just smooth as fuck, bro. Washed Frank. Hey, at Crystalia, how would you fight someone if they had called you that? Oh, wait. Oh, imagine, this is a meme. Imagine living in the 70s and having to fight another man because he called you a jive turkey. Jive turkey. Hey, Crystalia, how would you fight someone if they had to call you that? We know how you like coming up with fake fight scenarios. Oh, yeah, I do that, huh? I'd probably just carry around a fucking whip or a gun or a fucking or a poison and try to shove it in their mouth. I don't know. I don't care. You know, who cares if someone calls me a name? It doesn't matter to me. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing. What I was going back to on the you own it. You know? How bitch is it to try and catch a fly with your hand? It's actually literally, I mean, sometimes it's, you know, how we say in this podcast, it's all comes full circle. That could literally be the least bitch thing you could do if you do it. Like if you're just chilling and a fly goes, bam, and you catch it, that's not bitch. But if you're like bitch about it, it could be bitch. Yeah, that's not really that bitch. Like getting into a car, what was the guy who said getting out of the car backwards or something? That was so bitch. Getting a, what was it? Yeah, getting out of the back seat of a 2-seater. Oh, yeah, that's so bitch. Like, there's no way to do that cool. Even if you have sunglasses on. That's funny. Is there another one? Or no? Whatever. At least my back hurts. And stop giving me advice about it, you know? When I say stuff like, oh, my back hurts on the podcast, I get like fucking 9 DMs a day where it's like, well, if you're really fucking, why don't you just, no, you know? Are you a fan of mine? Then you know I'm not going to listen to you. Let my back hurt so I can just chill. You know? It is. I'm looking at fucking my email right now because I'm being respectful on you motherfuckers. And guess what? I got an offer to do a casino here. Wow, that's pretty good. What? It's bad to do? It's not uncouth? Where is it? Near San Francisco? When is it? Oh, it's in April. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's way too far. Sure, why not? Look how I do it to my agent. Sure, why not? In all caps. And then I'm going to write, I'm the fucking shit, baby. I'm the fucking shit, baby. That's what I did. Sent it to my agents. Look, to prove it. That's how we do it, dude. You got to give a fuck less in your life. Oh, they just responded. They don't want me. Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, man. Life's good, baby. Life's as good as you make it. So make it good. I'm going to be the mayor. I like Buttigieg. Is that how you say it? That guy just seems really like, you know, I don't know. I'm not political. It's just like, how about the lady that's like a hippie? She's just like, they're like, how do you think we could beat Donald Trump? And she's like, love and cookies. Who's that lady? You don't even know who I'm talking about? The one with the beaker on the side of her mouth? I call it a beaker, man. Did I talk about this on the podcast? I would call beauty marks beakers when I was a kid. I did it like it was a word that existed. Madonna, it was probably how, or Cindy Crawford. She'd be like, she's beautiful. I'm like, yeah, but I don't like her beaker. And my mom's like, what the fuck are you talking about? What's a beaker? And I was like, the thing on the side of her mouth. And she's like, that's a beauty mark. And I just called it a beaker. And I think that's what I thought that's what it should have been called. And I just said it like that's what it should have been called. And so I call them beakers. That's what it should be called. Yeah. What's her name? Marianne Williamson? Yeah. I always like the candidates that are like running that are just like obviously not going to fucking make it. Like just give up. I guess it's like remember when that guy used to run for the independent, what was his name? No, yeah, him, but yeah, Nader, dude. That guy would fuck everything up. Like, just, dude, stop, bro. Like, no, but it's good for the party. Also, what an annoying last name. Nader. Nader sounds like some fucking shit that would be around in the 90s, like, that, I don't know what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. Who cares? But he fucked shit up. Pete Buttigieg. He's just like succinct and cool. And like no bullshit. Here's one of the reasons why I want him to be the nominee. Because I think him arguing with Trump would be the funniest. I think he would have so many fucking slams. And obviously Trump has so many slams just because he'll literally call somebody like duty head. But like he would just, I think that's the guy to that would scare Trump out of all the guys. Because it's just, he's so young. He's gay. You know, Trump would probably be like, oh, I don't want to say, I mean, even though he doesn't give a fuck what he says, he would be like, oh, I can't make fun of gay, you know? Like, there's just, it just feels like a landmine for Trump. Buttigieg. So I want him to be the guy now, so far. But I don't know if he'd win. It'd be cool to have a gay president. It would be fucking awesome to have a gay president. I don't know if America would be ready to vote for one. Like, I don't know. There's so many fucking prejudiced people out there. But I didn't think Obama was going to get it, and he did, and that surprised me, and that was really cool. But yeah. Dude, if we had a gay president, that would be the shit. Just principle of it, you know? Oh, wow. Trump calls Pete Buttigieg Alfred E. Newman? Yeah. That's kind of funny, actually. That's the thing about Trump, man. I mean, he's funny, you know? He is funny. Like, you can hate him all you want, but he's funny. And that's almost like sucks, because it's like, people like him because of that. Anyway, I guess that's good. We can finish up. Download the Cash App for free on the App Store or Google Play Market. And you can download the Chris D'Elia app, and you see the podcast before anyone else. Support the show by buying merch at store.chrisdelia.com, or you can just go to chrisdelia.com and follow the links there. You can get these slides over there, the No Dents, and the Future's Too Bright shirt, which is ill as fucking. Go to Miami and wear that. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and tweet me and stuff. Maybe I'll answer your question if I want to. I only do what I want, though, so it's all good. Fucking this week, everyone should just do more what they want, you know? Even if it's going to upset somebody, just do more what you want, man. That's what my thing is. Do it. It's better that way, man. When somebody fucking does something that they want in front of me, I get so happy. Fuck these things, man. When, you know, like, you're in a relationship and chicks are like, yeah, I want you to go to the thing. And you're like, I don't want to, dude. And they're like, ugh, I would want to go to your thing. And you're like, yeah, my shit's fun. That's so annoying. Don't go. Don't come, man. I don't want anybody to come if they don't want to fucking come. Don't come to my show. Like, you know how some comedians are like, yeah, come to my show. Maybe, you know, when you're coming up, they're like, yeah, you fucking handing out flyers. Don't come if you don't want to come. Anyway, I got a meeting with Stanley Latucci, so I have to go. I'll talk to you guys later. You guys are the man. You guys are the woman. You guys are the shit. Bye-bye.
Congratulations!